we're going to be taking a look at the newest shop rotation. It came out last week. I don't know a specific date, but I've been busy, haven't had a chance to review it. It's the Year of the Dragon shop, so yeah, New Year's thing. Blizzard apparently made an announcement. They were just like, okay, guys, apparently you want your cosmetics during the duration of the corresponding event during its time, so we will give you that. So Blizzard had a little epiphany. They're like, oh, people want the New Year's skins during New Year's? That's an absurd concept. Regardless. We'll just get this out of the way first, because this is going to be the thing that everyone wants to see. Mystic Swan Mercy. So, Year of the Dragon, I don't know why she's called Swan, but this is a better dragon motif skin than her, I think it's called Dragoon, right? Is that what her other skin is called? And of course, remember, if you don't have 2,100 coins to shill and you just want the skin, you don't care about the other nonsense, which we still have to look at. There's my Lifeguard Mercy, yeah, a little flex on him. Where is it at? Right here. You can just pick the skin up itself for 1,900 coins. And I feel like this gives us a better look at it as well. But, yeah, what's her other dragon skin? I think it is called Dragoon. Yeah, this is her other dragon-themed skin, which I like the look of this one. A lot of people didn't like it. I think it's okay. But for a dragon skin, this one's pretty solid, too. I think it looks good. I like it. If I played Mercy, I'd get it. That's for sure. It looks great. It looks like a fantastic skin. As always, though, I'll say it and I'll always advocate for it. These skins are not worth 20 bucks. That's what I'll say. Is it a great looking skin? Fantastic. Is it a good looking Mercy skin? Absolutely. I think Mercy looks phenomenal. But I'd be more comfortable paying like 10, 15 bucks a pop. But I mean, yeah, that's just my take. But is it worth 1,900? Personally, to me, no. But I think it is a worthwhile skin to pick up. We'll probably see it again next year. Hey, Manic, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. It's not a bad skin. Fantastic skin. Blizzard did well. The staff, very ornate. I like it. Looks good. Gun's pretty, I mean, kind of useless, but it also looks pretty good. There's a lot of detail in this, which is good. I think the more detail, the better, because if you're going to be shilling 20 bucks, or if Blizzard's going to be bending you over their knee and spanking you, then they might as well buy you a nice dinner first, right? AKA give you a little ornate details in the skins you're spending money on. So, not bad. It looks good. This clearly was a skin that they put effort into. A popular point of contention I'm seeing is people saying, why are the Asian characters not getting skins during the, Asian-oriented event? Because it's Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. And they're right. Blizzard just knows that the Mercy mains will buy it, so they will. I'd have killed to see an Alari skin. That would have been cool. I think she needs more seasonal skins. But yeah, I don't know. We only really got Mercy when we have quite a few Asian characters in the roster. Like a Genji and Hanzo skin would have been awesome. It's Year of the Dragon. Both of them quite literally have dragon powers. Not dragon powers, but you get what I mean. They have the dragon motif. So, quite frankly, the answer was there. So be it. Diva, obviously. May has quite a few skins though, so I guess I can see them passing on her, but even a new one wouldn't have been bad. Hey Nightmare, welcome. But yeah, I think Kiriko would have also been good. You have a quick question? All right, I'm gonna finish this shop review and then we'll chat for a bit. But yeah, I think the Mercy skin looks good. If I had money, I'd maybe pick it up. I don't know, but I don't play Mercy enough to warrant that. Dragonfire Bastion. This is an Overwatch 1 skin that you could have gotten for free, so do not buy this. Turtle Ship Diva. I don't remember what this was from, what this was for. I think it was during season 2 or 3. It was like the exactly what would we call it? It was like the Japanese theme, I guess, is the best way to put it. We got like Raijin Ash, we got the Kiriko Mythic and stuff like that. So this is kind of where that came in from. They just kind of shilled it in. Would have been nice to get like a second unique skin for this event, but this is still not a bad skin. I think Turtle Ship Diva is pretty cool. I guess this bundle for 22 is not a bad price either. All things considered, you get a victory pose and you get a victory pose. It's the only thing worthwhile in there. Yeah, don't buy Bastion. Diva's okay. Mercy's pretty good. Imperial Guard Reaper. This was a... I'm pretty sure this was a challenge skin way back when. Hi, Star. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. This was a challenge skin. I do have it. It is a really cool skin. I love the design on it. The dragons on his cloak and stuff. It's a great skin. I don't know how much they're charging for this, but there's no way it's worth it, so... I guess take what you will from that. Terracotta Baptiste was also another challenge skin, so they're just kind of throwing challenge skins out there. The BAP one is cool. Terracotta BAP was cool. I like the skin. But again, I don't know how much they're charging for it. Ziake, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Ziake? Maybe. Ziake Cassidy. I wouldn't buy this, honestly. He has so many other better skins. Sanya Arissa, also a free Overwatch 1 skin. I would not buy that. Huntress Ash, free Overwatch 1 skin. I would not buy this. Mask Dancer Moira. How old is this skin? Do not buy this, is all I can say. Like, if for whatever god-awful reason you're a Moira player and you want the, like, stuff that's in here, and it's unobtainable otherwise, I guess.
A tiger by the tail is still a tiger.
But I'm pretty sure this is a pretty old, like, it's a really old skin. Reaper's 1,000? Yuck. $10 for these old epic skins. That's insane. I mean, this is quote-unquote legendary, but this is... Don't buy that Moira skin. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, they decked this shop out. Gotcha. Okay. These are both new. I think this is a recolor. This is a recolor Ana. I don't know. The purple looks fine. I'm pretty sure that like insignia on the back of her cloak is new. It's fine. Definitely not worth 1,900 coins, but I guess that's why they bundled two of them together. Plunderer Sigma. I'm pretty sure these are both recolors. There's like Flying Dutchman Sigma. Let me show you guys. Your question's going through. I said I'll answer it after I'm done looking at the shop. It was Sigma, right? Yeah. Flying Dutchman Sigma. Let me take a look. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it is a recolor. It is a recolor. Yay! Thanks, Blizzard. Just what I wanted. And the other one was Ana. I don't know if I have her other one. It's not Cabana. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, Corsair. Okay, yeah. This is her old Halloween skin. So yeah, it is a recolor, and that insignia is not unique. By the way, notification worked. Sweet. Good to hear. So I mean, they're both recolors. I guess if for whatever reason you play Sigma and Ana and you really want recolors, that's not a bad bundle. I guess. 2 legendaries for 2,200 is probably as good a deal as you're gonna get. It's pretty much 1,100 per skin, which it should be. That should be the base price. That would be awesome, but you know, is what it is. And then Gentle Monster Diva. Is this a third recolor? I don't know if this is a third recolor. I know that it's like a reskin of Diva's EDM one from season one. She had an EDM skin from season one that was part of the battle pass, and this entire thing is a recolor of that. But there's also like two. I think there was two variants of this, but this might be a third variant with like the branding on it, the Toki, whatever. Yeah, and then there's like a name card and stuff. Only difference is shorter hair. Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's the third recolor of those. So if there's like a trio of these gentle monster divas, but yeah, that's certainly something. Uh, I really don't think that that's worth it, especially if you have EDM diva. I mean, she looks cool. I like her design, like the little like thing she has on her thigh. That's cool, but I don't, I don't know if it's worth $30 for a weapon charm and this stuff. Really not that phenomenal. EDM's better. Yeah, I agree, 100%. But if you don't have EDM and you really like the skin, I guess these are worth it. But again, you should be able to buy it in the hero gallery for 1900, so you're not spending $30 for dead weight garbage that they shill in there. $30 value. Yeah, this is what the skin is based off of. Yeah. Astar said that the hair is a little shorter, but otherwise. Gentle Toki Aqua, yeah. But I would definitely pick that up from the hero gallery. I would not buy that in the shop, but that's just me. I digress, though. They have these two. They have them separated. That's insanity. Do not buy these individually. If you really want those skins, just spend $3 extra and get both. That's insane. Mob Boss Junker Queen. This one was kind of. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these casual wear ones where people have like blazers and suit pants and stuff, but like they just look really plain. The mech continuously changes colors. Yeah, that's the cool part about EDM. I mean, this is a fine skin, I guess. The gun is pretty cool, but otherwise I really don't think it's super worth it. Buccaneer Bat. What was with this pirate motif? Was this like... I'm pretty sure, don't buy that Torb skin. That was also Overwatch 1 free skin. Same thing with Bilge Rat, Junk Rat. You can just buy these in the hero gallery for a couple, however many coins. Probably after these leave the shop, so keep that in mind. Buccaneer Baptiste, not worth it. And then the just for you stuff is unique to me, but whatever. Yeah, I think they've confirmed Overwatch League is dead. I think I've said that like 20 times now, but yeah. Battle Pass leaves in like a week. On the dot, yeah. Next week we get our new season. I could just knock this Battle Pass out and just buy it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Excuse me, my throat is super dry right now. Terrible. Yeah, I still don't care about this Orisa after a season. In fact, I care about it even less than I didn't care at the start of the season, so who knows. I see rumors going around that next season is the Egyptian one, but I don't know how valid those are. Don't be tempted. I'm not, trust me. I'd buy this Mercy skin before I touch that Battle Pass. Genji's Hero Mastery course is out for the 5 Genji players that still exist, that are masochistic enough to play Genji. Be on edge every season, every time a new patch notes comes out. Wonder if the old mythics will come back too. I heard that that's a thing that they confirmed. Like at the end of a battle pass, you'll be able to select from like the pool of mythic skins that have previously came, which is cool. I'm not some troglodyte that gets their like worldly validation off of Overwatch skins, so it's not that big a deal to me. I don't really get why people go so like bonkers about it. I have a skin you don't have. That makes me better than you. Like, buddy, please go outside. Go step outside. Like on the real. People who glorify cosmetics are special types of troglodytes. Bunch of cretins, bunch of basement dwellers. I don't know. It's, you know, I can understand liking skins and holding them like dearly in games. It's like, oh, cool skin. but like using it as a form of exclusivity. I don't know. Weird. Weird to me. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Nightmare, if you're still here, I have seen Stand By Me, but that was so long ago, I really don't remember anything. Isn't that where those kids like find a dead body by like on a bridge or like train tracks or something? I might have it mixed up with another movie, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. But I've seen it, but ages ago, like probably upwards of 8 to 10 years, maybe more. I'd say probably roughly 8 years, and it wasn't something like I think it was just like a family movie that they had playing, and I was just kind of happened to be around while they were watching it. But yeah, sharp review over, I guess. I think the only thing worth picking up here is probably that Mercy, but probably have to be a avid Mercy player to be interested in that. I mean, the skin looks good, and I was telling myself I get it, but I have Lifeguard, so it's like I have my Mercy Flex. As much as I really do like the skin, from like the details to the hair color and stuff, it's like, I have Lifeguard. I'll live. But it is a fantastic skin, not to discredit it. Still questioning the back of the hair. So what I think is that her hair is kind of like wrapped up into almost like a bun, but that thing is on top of it. Like the very top crown thing. I think that's what her message is in. I didn't get to read your message. You retracted it too quickly. You like the front? I think her hair looks cool. I like the color. I would like if they let you enter the practice range with the skin, so you can at least see the POV of it. I mean, that's kind of needless, but I think that would be cool. Like if they just had a little practice range section so you can see what the first person looks like with it, but that's just me. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these will be gone. This will be gone in, I don't know, by the end of tomorrow. Wait. The next shop reset, I'm pretty sure these leave, so pick it up if you want it now. But everything else is kind of yucky. But yeah, I know you asked about horror games, horror games, Gregory. Sorry, getting tongue tied here. Where is suffering? I don't know. I'm kind of out of energy. I got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm probably just gonna do the shop checkout, probably chat here for a bit, and that'll be it. So probably not the most entertaining stream, I know, but nevertheless. Your first question, since I'm an honest person, have I heard of U2s? I have, yes. Did you see the Edge Runners ones that they're running? Or I think it's just, it might just be Cyberpunk. But they do in fact have, they do have an Edge Runners set. I'd follow up with my point, but it seems like you have multiple questions, so I'll let you ask your second question just in case it aligns with what I would follow up with. Becca, Lucy, and David, they're doing one for Smasher. Yeah. Doing one for Smasher, which is a pre-order. Yeah, I saw those. It's like the second wave of Cyberpunk ones. I think it's Johnny, Smasher, and Judy? Unless Johnny was part of the first wave. I don't know. There might be a third character, but I know what they are. I've seen them. I kind of thought about getting the Edge Runners ones, but I was like, eh. I feel like if I'm going to invest into any Edge Runners merch, I'll probably try to find something else. They're kind of in the same vein as like Funko Pops for me. Like I have a couple of Funko Pops. I just got them because they're like, you know, cool little, keep them, I don't know, somewhere random, like on your desk or something. Your main question is that they're doing a Doki Doki wave. Oh, they're doing one. Is that so? Should you go for all four? That's honestly a personal preference thing. I wouldn't say they're not worth it. But I mean, if you really want them for like a collector's item to like put them up, then I would say go for it. They're very stylized, and that's kind of where I feels wrong if you miss one. That's fair. No, I completely get what you mean, and that's my problem. That's why I try to like stray away from collecting figures anymore, is because I get very completionist about it. No scam. No. But yeah, I'm just like, oh well, I have this one figure. I need a figure of this character, and then I need a figure of this character. But with Doki Doki, if you did save up and get all four, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that would be a cool little item to have. Because like if I got the Edge Runners one, then I'd have to get like David, then I'd have to hunt down Lucy, and then I'd have to hunt down Rebecca. And at this point, they've been out for so long, they're probably already getting like price hiked. You want the Edge Runners ones too? We can't go too deep. Yeah, honestly, I think I've looked them up at one point, and their prices were already being like raised from what their MSRP is. Because I think it's like 25 to 30 bucks. Same price on the website, really. I'll have to look. But see, if I were to get like an Edge Runners figure, I'd probably get like a Nindroid. I think that's what they're called. It's like the super customizable chibi ones. I think they have Edge Runners versions of those. But those guys are probably definitely hyped up. I know that the collectors go insane for those. But I mean, for the Doki Doki ones, I'd say worth. If you really wanted them, like if you wanted to like put them on your desk or I don't know, part of your setup or something. Problem is they're limited on the website. You'll never buy from individual sellers. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy from individual sellers, especially if they're being hiked up. But realistically, it depends. I think for something like that, it would be smartest to go through like the primary provider. That way, if there's any sort of like issue with your shipping or whatever, then that way you'll get proper support. And then there's things like Amazon where it's like if you got them off Amazon, I would make sure it's like Prime, 100%, like legitimate. But I think they would be worth it if that's something you wanted to look into. I wouldn't. Would you get Smasher only though? No, if I were to go for one, I'd probably get David. If I had to like pick one of the Edge Runners ones to get, it'd probably be David. Smasher's only my third favorite character in Edge Runners, specifically in the context of Edge Runners. In the game, he's literally a wet noodle. At least the 1.6 version that I have to play on for PS4. Like I haven't played against him in 2.11 because I know they buffed him in the like overhaul update for Cyberpunk, but I don't have access to that because it's PS5, Xbox, whatever the new Xbox is, and then PC. So it's like I haven't fought buffed Smasher, but in the game he sucks. He's wet noodle. But in the anime he was a monster, and I liked it narratively. Because I think Smasher's kind of like the personification of Night City, in a way. So it's like to see David, who is more so an innocent person, like could go up against that regardless. They wrote him terrified. Yeah, he literally wiped out half the cast. So, I mean, that's just something you don't see. Like someone like that, you know, your primary antagonist. At least for that point, he wasn't like the primary. You hate him? No, me too. I hate him. I think he's a good villain in that regard. I love villains as characters, and they make me hate them. Like, I know we briefly discussed it, but Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen. I hate him. Very well written villain. I feel like he's going to be trouble later on. And a couple of the spoilers I've gotten would prove that. But I'm not going to go in depth because I don't think you're that far. But, yeah. The villains you can hate, I think, are the best. Super disgusting. Oh, yeah. I don't remember the kid's name, but the poor kid who was getting bullied, he, like, completely manipulated him into doing awful things. And then he ends up just killing him, sidelining him. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And that's kind of something I like about Jujutsu Kaisen, is that it's subverted my expectations. Junpei, yeah. Sorry, I'm on like episode 21 or 22, so it's been a while since we've had him around. I'm just now trying to like. I'm kind of just now getting everyone's names. Like the first year, actually, I think Megumi, that's his name. He's a second year, right? Or is he a first year? Oh, no, no, no. Spoilers. Okay, enough of that. Never mind. Darn it. But yeah, with Junpei, Itadori was, he was like having his own little fantasy in his head of Junpei joining Jujutsu High. You know, you got the pretty little art piece with like all four of them together. You and spoilers should not go well together. No, yeah, I just got spoiled again. I'm just gonna speedrun the series and stop looking at stuff. It's hard because the OST is so good, and I'll be like looking at the OST, and then there's a spoiler in the comments, or like the next video is a spoiler inherently. It's like such and such domain expansion, fight, person v person. I'm just like, that tells me so much. I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. I don't have to read that. But yeah, I'm just not gonna touch any Jujutsu Kaisen stuff until I get caught up on season 2. And even then, the manga's ongoing, so it's like, ugh. I don't usually mind manga spoilers, but depending on what it is, so long as the anime, like I'm caught up with the anime, I don't really care. But yeah, with Junpei, they had like the whole thing. Like I thought they were gonna get him to go to Jujutsu High and incorporate him, and then he just dies, and I'm like, oh no, Sukuna's not even gonna save him, and then like he actually just dies. I'm like, oh man, what? No, we got the bad ending over here. So he actually just followed through the killing him. I was like, no way. That poor tragic kid. The way that, yeah, that was so rough. That scene hurt to watch. I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, Itadori kind of has that main character syndrome that I don't really like. Like, he's naturally good at a couple, like, with the cursed energy stuff, like, oh, you're a quick learner, and it's just like, but why? He couldn't see curses at the start of the series. At least I don't think he was able to see curses. So it's like, does Sukuna being, like, him being Sukuna's vessel inherently give him that, even if he wasn't supposed to have it? Well, maybe it's kind of like a theory in and of itself. Like, maybe Sukuna's vessel would have been like a person that doesn't have any sort of like cursed energy or any ties to curses. Like, that's what would have made for the perfect vessel. Because I'm pretty sure they tested vessels. He was able to see them before he... Oh, he was able to see curses. Okay, gotcha. Never mind. So he was already in tune with it. Never mind. Okay. I digress. Never mind. Completely vanished my point. I didn't know he could see curses at first. I must have missed that. Oh, yeah, he was, because he was fighting the curse. Duh, I'm so stupid. Duh. Actually brain dead. Genuinely brain dead. Overthinking it. I'm such an idiot. Okay. No, yeah, duh. He and Megumi were fighting the curse before. Okay. He does have really good teachers, so I can kind of suspend disbelief. But, like, him having superhuman physical ability, like... I don't know. I'm just kind of... With shonen anime specifically, it just kind of gets tiring having a main character that's just, like, just so happens to be better than everyone else in some regard. Like, with Itadori, like I said, with Jujutsu Kaisen, it's cool because they subvert your expectations. Like with Junpei, for example, that was a fantastic use of them subverting expectations in terms of like common tropes, right? Like Itadori isn't able to save everybody. So I kind of like that, but I don't know, just him being like, oh yeah, I'm physically super strong. Like literally just broke a world record in the first episode, or whatever that first, yeah, I think it was the first or second episode. He just broke a world record physically. It's like, bruh, really? He doesn't have his powers yet. And it was without cursed energy, so it's not even like he accidentally used cursed energy to become, like, superpowered. I don't know. Did I see the full battle? Which one? With Mahito and Itadori, or... If that one, then yes. I saw the full thing. We're way past that. Yeah, I saw that. Unless they have a second fight, then I don't think so. I know Nanami steps in and starts 2v1ing, which is cool. So satisfying to see him. Yeah, I agree. Awful person. Actually, I just finished. Oh, Todo. Yeah. Todo and Itadori fought the forest spirit or whatever. I finished the baseball episode. I think that's the last thing I remember. And then they're kind of like setting something else up. I don't quite remember though. I'll need to. I might need to rewatch it. But the most significant thing was Todo and Itadori fighting the forest guy, and then Gojo used Hollow Purple to scare it away, or I guess he damaged it as it was leaving. And then there was the baseball episode. And then it's revealed that Mahito and Ko, or I guess Geto and Ko, have the 6 fingers that Jujutsu Haya were holding on to beforehand. Yeah, that battle was awesome. I almost thought Hanami, or... hold on, is that an... I keep... I'm not going to look it up, we're not going to look it up. feel Toto redeeming himself. I really love Toto's character. Because the way he just kind of like creates these memories. He was like, Itadori, I've known you since middle school. He just like creates his whole plot in his head. He's just like me. I love that. He's such a cool character. But yeah, they ended up oh, the Hanami, not yeah, no. Yeah, okay. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Nanami and Itadori fighting Mahito, which that was a really cool fight too, but yeah. Toto and Itadori fighting the he created a whole yeah, no, he seriously. I love that. That was awesome. But that fight was awesome. The plant forest Hanami. I'm glad it lived, or she lived. I don't know. It sounds like a feminine voice, but I don't know if curses have traditional genders. This peak action goes. Yeah, that was. It was a really cool fight. He calls his technique boogie woogie. That's honest. I don't know. Toto is something else. You think it's a female? Okay, I wasn't sure because it seems like some of the curses have standard enough. You know, gender constructs. I'm not going to get into the debate about that. I don't care about it, but I think Jogo is the volcano one. He seems to be a guy, so. Regardless, it was cool. Good stuff all around. I'm hoping to finish season 1 pretty soon. I might just do that. I don't know. I was gonna take a nap initially, but I don't know what time I have to work tomorrow, so I don't want to destroy my sleeping schedule if I have to if I have to get up early. Excuse me, if I have to get up early again. Jeez. Do I think it's better than Attack on Titan? I haven't watched enough Attack on Titan. Like, I got to volume 3 of the manga. I might actually start watching it after I get caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen. But realistically, I think they're two different enough stories that... I mean, each one kind of tells its own thing. So I feel like I'm not at a point where I can compare the two. Not to mention, apparently the big arc, the Shibuya arc, that's where Jujutsu Kaisen like kicks into high gear, which is in season 2. So I think I'll wait for it to take its like what would be the best shot or the best content it has out right now. Find the AOT disappointing, ending disappointing. Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit, and I can see why. The only problem is I don't know exactly what I mean, it depends exactly what the end goal was for Attack on Titan, like what the author was trying to go for. I mean, I haven't watched the entire series or the ending. I know how it ends specifically, like panel to panel, but I think with an anime like Attack, or I guess manga anime like Attack on Titan, it kind of has to tell a wider narrative. I think the point was that regardless of everything that Eren did, the cycle ended up repeating itself. Because there was like some one-shot chapter after the fact that just showed everything going back to the way it was before the rumbling and all that. So it's like Eren's point, like his entire thing was useless. I think they had a continuation chapter. There was like a one-shot that came out. Was there not? I thought there was. I could be wrong. But I thought there was supposed to be some sort of one-shot that was going to get translated. But it just showed that everything ended up going back to the way it was before the rumbling happened. You haven't heard of anything? I'll try to find it and show you. Otherwise, hopefully that wasn't too spoiled for you, but I don't know. But yeah, I'll try to look for that and find it. By the way, for Discord stuff, did everything, do you have access to everything now? So I was trying to get that fixed, and I think I did it. I think. You haven't checked. Hold on. Okay. I'll let you do that, but I'm gonna end stream right now. We can continue to chat later. I think everyone else headed out as well, so I'll just call it there. Charge my controller a bit. I don't know when the next stream will be, but hopefully soon. Hopefully I'm not like dead tired for it as well, but we'll play it by ear. Alright, take care guys. See you later. Stay safe out there.